Hello my friends, what's up? The Dutchman Ruben Buijs here. A little bit tired, but who cares? Just went to see S M 2 in a theater. Absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed it, you know me. Big Metallica fanboy, so be it. When S M, the first one, came out 20 years ago. I still remember it quite well. I thought it was absolutely fascinating album. Still one of my favorite live albums till this day. It was made with so much passion, and it made some Metallica songs that I did not really like, made them even better. That's a fantastic achievement. So it was certainly, I think it was absolutely one of the highlights in their career. Now 20 years later, they opened a new stage called the Chase Center in San Francisco. It took place over 2 nights. If you compare it with the first edition, you know, the sound and the visuals is so much better. How they use the camera is absolutely amazing. It sounds so good. And you see all when the camera zooms in on the artist, you can see their expression. You can really see their faces, and it adds so much to the experience. You know that orchestra. I can tell you. I really can't tell you anything about classical music, but I really. It's pretty safe to say that, you know, these are probably the best of the best in their respective field. Metallica was in fantastic form. James sounded fantastic. Lars and Rob did their part. Kirk really knocked it out of the park as far as I'm concerned. Kirk Hamilton, you know, when he gives it his best and when he's, you know, in absolute form, you know, forget about it. This probably is gonna be released on a Blu-ray, so they were very interactive with the crowd, but you can really tell they were having a great time. You can really say they were enjoying every minute of it. You know, that's always very important, especially with this kind of thing. The Setlist. Some usual suspects, of course. You had one, and Nothing Else Matters, Master of Puppets, From the Bell Tolls, of course. There were a few surprises in there. Some worked out really well. Some were okay. Track like Confusion, that was a surprise, but was a would not have been one of my choices, but okay. Same goes with All Within My Hands. Of course, they have that foundation, which is very, very noble, but not a song I would have wished to see live. Outlaw Torn was absolutely fantastic. If you listen to the album version, it sounds a little bit flat, in my opinion, but the S M version on the first one and on the second one is absolutely monumental, but so much emotion. One of my favorite live tracks by Metallica. Unforgiven 3, also saying maybe a little bit of a surprise. See James Hetfield without the guitar, everything is focused on James during that song. You see emotion he pours into it. I got a little bit emotional myself. It was so strange to see James Hetfield without a guitar. The only moment I saw him in the past singing without a guitar was at the Queen festival, Freddie Mercury tribute, when he sung when he did Stone Cold Crazy. So funny seeing him without a guitar, but he nailed it. He should do that more often, because he had more time to express himself, to emote more. Unforgiven 2 right now, absolutely one of the highlights. Nothing Else Matters. How many I've seen Metallica 11 times, and Nothing Else Matters has been done to death. But every time you hear it, and you hear it in a live setting, it's so beautiful. It's so amazing. It's so fantastic. You know, reminds me of one of the best metal ballads of all time, easily. What I also thought was very cool, they played Anesthesia. To honor Cliff Burton, one of the musicians performed the bass part. It sounded incredible. So that was a really nice surprise, really nice touch. Yeah, it sounded, sounded really great. They also did some classic covers called the Scythian Suite, second movement, and Iron Foundry. It was pretty cool to hear, but just for first examination, I really thought it was that special. But maybe I could listen to it a couple of more times. It was executed fantastic, and again, that orchestra, probably best of the best. It's also cool to hear New Leaf Clover, of course, because it's never recorded on an album version. It was cool to hear again. Absolutely, again, a fantastic track. And with the closer, Enter Sandman. All that energy that is then being released during the last song. You see all the camaraderie, you see when they focus on people, you see the enjoyment. All in all, it was pretty damn good setlist. If they're gonna release this on Blu-ray, believe me, you can sell it. But if you're a Metallica fan, this is absolutely a must-have. Yeah, I think I hope they're in. Of course, Jim Setlist is in rehab right now. Wish him all the best. It has to come back when Metallica is really. It's not over yet. Maybe they still got a decade in for them. That would be amazing. Yeah. My favorite metal band of all time. Never gonna change. I've been listening to them for 25 years. So I'm a fanboy, so what? Did they have to make some bad songs? Of course. Did they make some questionable decisions in their career? Certainly. But a fanboy till I die. Of course I see the negatives, no problem. Still my favorite metal band. Not my favorite band of all time, but my favorite metal band nonetheless. I had a great evening. I had a great time. Go check it out. I had a great time in the theater. Enjoyed every minute of it. It was a very cool setting with fantastic musicians. A great live crowd. What more does a simple man like me want? Or need? Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know. You guys are the best. It was a great evening. I'm off to bed. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. If you like this video, click on the like button. Subscribe if you like what I do. If you want to, you can support me on Patreon. That would be awesome. I promise I'll do this for the rest of my life. See you soon, my friends. Bye bye.